Good morning. Yes, good morning, everyone. It's Friday Morning Live. This is another edition of Friday Morning Live, as we do here every week. And I am your friendly neighborhood optician, Daniel Brunson. Becky Jo is with me, as always. We're broadcasting from Hicks Brunson Eyewear Studios in the heart of Midtown Tulsa in Utica Square Shopping Center. So we thank you so much for joining us on both Instagram and YouTube. Like and share the video. And we're going to dive deep today into Anna-Karin Karlsson. And of course, we know Black Friday is coming up. So if you haven't already signed up for the email list, look for some Black Friday specials coming. We haven't announced what those will be yet, but those will be coming. But today we're going to share all of the Anna-Karin Karlsson pieces that we love, and maybe a few LaLoopes, because they kind of go together.
Hand in hand. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so in honor of the occasion, I'm wearing my favorite Anna-Karin frame, my Le Chap, that I customized with an indoor light emerald to blush tint. Good morning, Vanessa, on Instagram. So let's dive right in. The Le Chap, I think it makes a phenomenal optical frame like I made it in for myself, but I think it also makes a phenomenal sunglass frame, and I've got it right here, actually. And the Le Chap, like everything Anna-Karin Karlsson, let's talk about Anna-Karin for a minute. Yes. She's based out of Sweden.
Yes, so she's a Swedish designer.
How would you describe her collection?
She is extremely artistic. She brings this pop of brilliance to her collection. It's very artistic, very angular cuts. She does like a bit of glitz and glamour in there, as we will be able to show you in some of them. The coining work and the detailing on her frames is unlike any other, but there's an extreme artistic flair to all of her pieces. So it's very Art Nouveau, very deco in design and flair on a lot of her pieces.
And
they're all numbered.
They're all very special and limited. So like if you own an Anna-Karin piece, like this Le Chap is number 42 of only 50 that were made in this colorway. And it's Japanese titanium. It's got 18 karat plating, silver plating. And it comes in a great silver, but it also comes in this gold, really nice gold. The lens that it comes with, if you don't need to add prescription, is a gray-blue kind of gradient. And then maybe one of the most mysterious, cool colors is the black and gold. And you're saying, where's the gold? It looks only black to me, Daniel. The gold is back here. And the gold, right here on the end of the temple, you've got the Anna-Karin logo, and then also on the tip of the temple down here. The Le Chap is just a great navigator shape frame, and I love it. And that's why when I saw it, I realized I had to have it in an optical frame. So I made it like this for myself with this light, very light, subtle indoor green to blush tint. And I did the green to blush tint because I thought it would look good in the silver, but I also thought it would, good morning, Tamed, on Instagram. Thanks for joining. I thought it would be flattering on the skin. So it kind of makes my skin, in my case, look a little bit, have a little more color. Rob Thesman on YouTube says the black and gold is very Bond villain. It does look very Bond villain, Rob.
It's got kind of a little bit of a mystique to it, and it's definitely a good shape.
Yeah. Do I look like a Bond? Do I immediately, am I giving Bond villain?
More like club bouncer in the back corner. No, I'm just picking.
I could be a club bouncer. I mean, I feel like you could be on your yacht. You could be the Bond villain. You could be cruising on the Autobahn.
Yeah, you could be.
At, 170 miles an hour trying to get away. So that's the Le Chap. Beautiful stuff. What else do we have?
So I have the Optical Pilot. So this is a rimless. And when I was talking about bling earlier, I'm going to take this off so you can see it. So all across the bridge, from the hinge down the side of the frame, are Swarovski crystals. So you're going to get that bling even in something like this that has no rim. So this is the aviator shape in the lens. The Swarovski crystals are extremely popular with a lot of our ladies. They like that little pop of sparkle and bling in there. So they're going to catch the light, they're going to sparkle, they're going to shimmer. And this particular one is done in rose gold. This is super comfortable to wear. Any temple, in my opinion, that is done like this in this titanium, these temples are super, super, super comfortable. Most of, or a lot of her frames have this design of temple, and it is just super smooth. The inside is nice and high polished, so it goes on super comfortably, but there's no thickness here, so it doesn't have any weight behind the ear, so it's just super comfortable. What else did you find, Daniel?
Who wants to go to Vegas with me? Because
I want to go to Vegas.
I'm talking about Vegas syndrome. This is Vegas syndrome. I think, you know, for the Anna-Karin collection, there's a few pieces that are just standout pieces, and I think this is one of them. It's maybe one of the easier ones to wear, and what I mean when I say that is, you know, there's a lot of like extra detail on a lot of her pieces, whether it's the eagle claw frames, which we'll get to in a minute, or it's a lot of shiny stones. Vegas syndrome is a little more clean, like the LeChap, clean looking acetate, but awesome use of empty space right here, where you can see that coining work on the eye wire right there. And it's called Vegas syndrome because look at this design on the core wire underneath the clear acetate window right here. You've got hearts and spades and clubs and diamonds right there. So those of you that like to play cards, those of you that just like the imagery of card playing, this is your piece right here. And you know, it's the nice thing about luxury details of brands like this, you know, when you just look back at it from afar, it just looks like the normal kind of coining work you would see. It's when you look up close that you see the beauty in the design work. So you've got the black and gold color. This, by the way, is a 53 eye size, 18 bridge. So really easy, right in the sweet spot, gonna fit most people really well. You've got the black and gold, and you've got the dark brown. Well, I say dark brown. That's actually
it's like
a
honey.
light.
It's like a honey tortoise.
Yeah, it's
color.
it's not even a dark brown. It's a good lighter brown, and you can see the gold rim wire on the inlay all the way around the lens on this piece, and there you have that great work. And I love this brown color over here. It's not the same consistency throughout. A little bit darker up here, a little lighter back here. So, and look at the other side's a little bit different, a little unique, the way the darkness kind of changes from the back of the temple towards the front of the temple. Beautiful work, Vegas syndrome. This colorway, you've got 50 pieces only that were made. So really nice look here.
So I'm going to go and talk about Too Handsome. So Too Handsome is Vegas Syndrome's, in my opinion, kind of its like big brother. But this is an indoor-outdoor tint. So this is a caramel to like honey gold at the bottom. And the reason I say this is his big brother is because this is a 57 eye. So this is very big and it's going to look extremely oversized on my face, but I absolutely love this frame. I love the negative space. What they've done down the temple core, that is the AKK or the Anna-Karin Karlsson logo that is repeated and layered on top of itself all the way down that core wire. And this frame just screams 1970. It is a little too wide for my face because it's a 57 eye, but this is still a very stunning piece. So if you need a little bit bigger fit, but you still like the shape and design of Vegas Syndrome, we can totally make this clear. We can pair this with a transition. This can become your all-day wear, and it is super comfortable. And there's only 40 of these, and this is number 37.
Yeah, I love that one. If you need a little bit of a wider fit, that's a great design. Also very Vegas-y looking to me.
Most assuredly.
So let's talk about, I hinted at it earlier, you've got eagle claws that kind of run as a design theme throughout the Anna-Karin collection, and this is the Claw Voyage. It's a phenomenal aviator, 60 eye size, 15 bridge, so nice big shape. You can look at it here and see. This one is the kind of an indoor-outdoor tint with like a gray blush gradient, and the detail work on these are beautiful. Eagle claws, like who puts eagle claws as the temple arms? Anna-Karin Karlsson does, right? That's who. And just really, really awesome, unique aviator. And I love, you've got that great coining work, the AKK logo that repeats all the way around. You've got about a 3 millimeter at least thick rim wire. So you've got a nice, nice beefy design. And you know, for as thick as these are, they're actually quite comfortable to wear. The titanium has been polished very smooth on the inside. And I wanted to also point out, I don't know how many of you are aware of this little accessory that we carry. This is called La Loupe. So this, I'm going to try not to let it jangle against my microphone and make a bunch of noise, but this is a little accessory that you wear around your neck. You just wear it like it's a necklace. Here, you can see it here. And so it just looks like a necklace. That's actually what it is. But when you need to take your sunglasses off and put them somewhere because you're out and about, you just put them right here and they're safely around your neck. And then as soon as you go back outside, then you just bring them right off of the loop, right back onto your face, and off you go. So we have these La Loupes in lots of different designs. We'll show you a few more later on in the video.
We're going to talk about La Vie Rose. This is an amazing piece. When it comes to sunglasses, you can go big. And you can, because they're sunglasses. And this is a 59i. This is a large statement. It's a very large statement, but it's a very cool statement in itself. So these are, and now that I have the dark lens on, I can't read the print to tell you how many there are in the colorway. It looks like they did 100. This is number 79 of 100 in the black and gold. And in the tortoise, we are looking at, almost stuck that in my eye. Yeah, it looks like maybe 67 of 100. These are gorgeous pieces. This acetate just gleams. It is so high polished. The gold detailing where it comes back off of there. The one thing that I love about this negative space right here that I just stuck my finger in, because the edge of this lens is straight. It is not curved, it's not rounded. So it's rounded at the bottom, rounded at the top, and then straight lined down. That in itself is a very hard feat sometimes to accomplish and do very well. Both of these frames are absolutely stunning in their oversized glory. I like an oversized, it's fun.
All right, I love a good aviator. And this one here, this is Logo Dude. And look how big. This is a big aviator. What is the size on this thing? This is it's a 59i. It's a 17 bridge, so it's wide, but it's also super deep vertically. I mean, you can see it takes up half my face here. And that's why it's so amazing. And it's called Logo Dude because, you know, why not? Let's put, and you know, the thing about a lot of the independent brands we carry, they're not usually big on putting their name really huge on the outside of the frame. Usually there's some kind of a symbol, some kind of an iconography that like kind of represents the brand without, you know, plastering the name really huge on the side. So she put, this is about the biggest I've ever seen the AKK logo on any of the Anna-Karin Karlsson frames. It's right there in the middle, right up there, connecting the two lenses at the bridge point. And that, I think, is why why she called this Logo Dude. Look at that detail work on that temple arm. Just really, really beautiful. Shiny gold. This is the black acetate inlay. I don't know if I mentioned yet, all of her nose pads are titanium and they're pressed with the AKK logo as well. So you might be able to see it right there on the inside of that nose pad arm. This is the other color in Logo Dude. So this one, look at that beautiful tortoiseshell. So rich. And you've got the gold inlays, you got the polished gold temple tips. And I love this amber gradient brown tinted lens in a sunglass. This is my jam. I wear this. This is my favorite color to wear. I just love the soothing nature when you look out at the world with a brown tinted lens. But I just also, I think it's a double, for me, like it tends to be, I think, a more flattering color on me, this lens, particular lens tint. So there's a lot of reasons why I like it, but just when it comes together in a great looking tortoise and gold aviator such as this, everything's right. Just everything's really good.
The next piece, and one thing that I want to point out, when Anna-Karin does a lot of her larger frames, like White Moon here, she does a drop temple. So you get this high arc and then it drops back down. There is a little bit more weight to the end of this temple tip. But the reason why, this is kind of set a little bit lower than what a temple normally would, but it distributes the weight to the back of the frame so that it's not, all of that weight isn't resting on the front of your face. So this is White Moon, and White Moon is a 57i 22 bridge. And there were only 80 of these made, and this is number 50. So the weight of this is distributed back to the back of my head versus all of this weight being on the front of my face. So you can go big like this. These are statement pieces. These are pieces that you want to be seen in. And the way that they have done this particular rim wire combination with all of this beautiful coining all the way around it, it makes it look like it is clipped into place in the corners, holding into that acetate rim. So we have done white moons several times for clients. We have put transitions in them, we have put tints in them, and tints with transitions so that this can be an all-day wear. These frames are incredibly comfortable for as large as they are. So there's hardly any weight at all resting on my bridge. The weight is transferred back, and I absolutely love that about a great oversized shape.
All right, let's go back to the eagle claws for a minute. This is the claw and the nest octagonal, and this shape, like classic rimless, we're seeing a lot of this from a lot of luxury eyewear brands where you have a titanium gold-plated rimless frame with sort of a narrower set octagonal shape. This is Anna-Karin's take on that look, which has been in the collection for a few years now. This is not anything new for her. So the claw and the nest octagonal, and again, you've got the gold eagle claw arms, the silver claws, and this is sort of a blue-gray gradient, backside anti-reflective coating, of course. So really nice pieces. These make great indoor-outdoors. They make great custom tinted photochromic looks where you have a light tint that transitions to a darker tint outdoors. So really, really awesome, and make great prescription glasses too, because the shape of this lens is not too big, it's not too much of an oversize, so it lends itself well to a large variety of prescriptions, even though it is a rimless, and rimless are a little more complex to do in prescription. This one actually works quite well, and this model, what do we have? Only 40 of this one right here. So this is phenomenal, and I'm going to do something super fun, and I'm going to wear. So the newest one we've seen in the Claw Rimless collection, and some of you who have watched us before, you might have seen this before. This is the Claw and the Nest cat. Like, look at this cat eye. Look at that cat eye right there, guys.
Every time you do that.
Okay, now Rob, do I still look like a Bond villain or something else? You can, shout it out, whatever you think it is. Maybe not a Bond villain, or maybe.
I mean, it could.
Maybe I look like Catwoman instead of, that.
Now you're.
So now I'm a DC. That's DC.
Yeah,
I think.
now
DC Comics.
Now you're going a totally different.
I can look like a. Rob's not going there. Yeah, it's okay, Rob. I don't blame you. I shouldn't have gone there. So look like a DC villain, or if you're the right person, you look ultra sharp and glamorous. And this is a beautiful signature look, and the color is amazing. And I didn't even mention you've got a facet. So look at this lens right here, a little bit of sculpting work going on right up top here on these lenses. So nice little facet, just kind of creates a little bit of a glimmer on that lens edge, and an amazing cat eye look. Like that's extra. Totally extra.
It's totally extra.
This is Anna-Karin expressing the artistic license that only she has to do something this outrageous and awesome.
So we're going to talk about Beaming Skies for just a minute. So Beaming Skies, again, has this fantastic drop temple. It also, you'll notice the ends of this temple are substantial. The reason why is because there are hundreds of Swarovski crystals on the front of this frame. And as the light hits it, it just sparkles and gleams, and it goes with the name Beaming Skies. So you also have on the top, you have this beautiful detailed coining work around this rim wire, but it is only a half rim wire. So it does not extend around the bottom portion of this frame. And this is, when we have ladies stop in, it's always funny because they point them out and they go, oh my gosh, I wish I could wear it. And I'm like, well, you can, let me get it out, let me show you, because sometimes it's a matter of actually getting it on your face to try it on and to see. These are, if you order the Anna-Karin Claw, can you get custom shapes?
Yes.
Yes, you can. That was a question that we had. Sorry, we both zeroed in on that real
Question
quick.
on YouTube.
Question on YouTube.
The question was, if you order the Anna-Karin claw rimless, can you get custom shapes? So yeah, you don't have to do that in the exact shape that it comes. You could customize it with a different shape.
Yeah, you can. So getting these on people's faces and letting them try them on sometimes is part of it, because you can envision yourself in a different way. So Beaming Skies comes in two fantastic colors, this gorgeous purple. And if you want something a little subdued, but you still want that bling and that pop, this is also a fabulous piece. All of this bling coming off of these black Swarovski crystals is fantastic, paired with all of this gold is absolutely stunning. These are super, super, super comfortable for how big they are. I mean, this is taking up, if you were to proportion it, probably half of my face, but they don't feel big on, and they are super comfortable. And this is, for some ladies, this is an extension of their personality, and they need to express themselves. So why not do it with a little bit of sparkle and glam?
Okay, and speaking of extensions of personalities, let me share Mr. 3 a.m. Stories with you. This one is also very appropriate for Vegas, although perhaps the lens tint should be just a little bit darker.
A little bit darker,
When you've got 3 a.m. Stories, like, you might not want your eyes to be quite as visible as my eyes are in this little piece right here. I mean, Mr. 3 a.m. Stories is just, you know, for that like big, bold, statement-making signature look. Whatever your story is, you express it with this frame. She does big glasses really well.
She does.
As we go through the whole collection here, I'm coming to realize, like, I think when you look at like every collection we carry, the collection that has the most number of oversized looks is got to be Anna-Karin Karlsson. I mean, look, it's not only wide, it's got a lot of vertical depth, comes up really high here, and look how flat the top is right there. And it's a great brown. There again is that iconic AKK logo. There are 60 of these made in this colorway. This one is number 32. And the brown acetate is polished to perfection. You can see through. You can see the gold laser engraved wording on the inlay here. You've got 7-barrel gold hinges right here. So what a cool look. Like, look how strong the profile is. Like, this is one of those pieces, I call it a signature look, because, you know, when you wear a piece like this, people spot you from across the room and they instantly recognize you because you become known for kind of wearing this sort of a look. So that again is Mr. 3 a.m. Story, which, you know, is Mr. 3 a.m. Stories, but I want to say we've had plenty of Ms. or Mrs.'s have now become owners of the Mr. 3 a.m. Stories. So ladies, you know, you can also wear it. Don't be fooled by the name.
Yes. So we're going to visit some more Swarovski crystals. So this is probably one of the more fun frames in her collection. So this is called Magic You, and it is very round. It is very sparkly. So all of those clear crystals set into this really beautiful gold rim. Again, it is a drop temple, so it's going to throw the weight from the front to the back so that it is nicely balanced on the bridge. This is an iconic look, Daniel. I mean, if you are out and about and this is what you are wearing, you are going to garner attention. People are going to notice you. You could, if you wanted this to be like notched up a little bit higher on the fabulous level, you could throw a clear lens in here. I do have a client running around Tulsa somewhere who does have this as a clear indoor tint. So it's got just a little bit of color in it so that she can wear it indoors, and she has enjoyed wearing it when she has worn it. They are fabulous pieces. Round is not maybe my shape, but there are a lot of ladies out there that round is your shape.
Even if round isn't your shape, I mean,
yeah,
this kind of a piece, like, it's hard to get over how awesome it looks with all those crystals. And yeah, it's not for the shy person.
It's not for the shy person, no. So there's also another optional color in the crystals. So then you also have gold and emerald. So this is just a stunning piece of architecture and art and design. The reason why those crystals sparkle so much is every one of those pieces has open light to the back of it. So that allows light to pass through the crystal and you get even more shimmer and shine. Just like a faceted stone would be on a brooch or on a ring. So as long as light can pass through it, that sparkle is just going to illuminate even more. So you get these pieces that really kind of poke at the artistic person that you are. And she definitely has nailed the artistic vibe in her collection. And again, one of our loops, I have this one on right here. And this is Regina. And Regina has crystals set all the way around the loop as well. So they don't necessarily have to be just all metal. They can have some bling in them as well. And going in running errands, you just slide that little lady right in there and then she's safe. And you can go about what you're doing and you go outside and you just take it out, flip your hair a little bit, put them on, and you own that and you just go about your day.
Right.
And so we've also got...
Get a few more in and then we got to do our tinted.
Yep, we
look.
have like 2 more that I want to highlight really quick. So this is Shades of Siren. And Shades of Siren is... in all reality, it's a 52i, so it's not very big. So I'm going to slide this guy on really quick. This has got all of this beautiful sculpting work, and they also did it in this ivory color. So you've got all of this beautiful sculpting of this acetate, this pearlescence ivory. You've got the AKK logo right there. Super comfortable, very nice. It's got like a nice little shield for the bright lights on the side. But one thing we have to mention, if you are planning a New Year's Eve party this year or going to a New Year's Eve party, this is what you need to arrive in, and then this is what you need to carry while you're running around doing all of your who's and whatnot. So this right here is your gift with purchase of a Shades of Siren from Anna-Karin Karlsson. It is a functioning clutch, and if I had an extra hand I would open it and show you, but it is a great little piece.
Just push the button and there we go.
It opens up. There's a place in there for your ID, your lipstick, your compact, and then you are good to go. So if you are thinking about adding either a nice solid polished black or a great pearlescent white, this would be gift with purchase. So keep that in mind for the holidays.
All right, was that the final? Did you do?
I did not do either one of those, but
go ahead and do Crystal Boo.
we have to do Crystal Boo because Crystal Boo is definitely its own piece. So Crystal Boo has Met Gala written all over it. It is a big navigator shape. You have Swarovski crystals down the side and big chunky ones at that. This is going to catch a lot of light, and it is pretty big, and it is a pretty big statement. I don't think I'm up there enough to pull off a statement like this in any regards, but I know there are ladies out there who can. So this piece right here is Crystal Boo, and it is phenomenal. On the back side, I have to show you this though, because on the back side, the AKK logo runs all the way across this plate, all the way around it. It is absolutely stunning. The light catches that equally as well as it does catch all of the Swarovski crystals on the front.
Did we do Lioness?
We did not do Lioness.
Okay, one more and then we'll get our tinted photochromic lens look of the week. This is Lioness 2.0. This, we've showed it before, but we can't do an Anna-Karin Karlsson show without showing this. This is one of the newer pieces from her collection. The lion's got little stone, little crystal green eyes, Swarovski crystals, you can see right there. The detail work on this, all of this out here is just awesome. You got a 5-barrel titanium hinge, the gold laser engraving of the name on the inlay. Lioness, this is the black gold color. It's a 58i 16 bridge. Got that great brown tint. This is a proper sunglass. Like that's a good outdoor brown gradient. And I mean, just stunning. Like again, you know, if you want those unique pieces, those conversation pieces that, you know, you're gonna have it and very few people in the world are gonna have it besides you. So everywhere you go, you're gonna have something very unique to talk about. That's really what is so awesome about the Anna-Karin Karlsson eyewear collection. Very flattering, uplifting shape. probably a little more of a feminine shape, but I'm going to wear it just to show you guys what it looks like on here. And, you know, called the Lioness, so, you know, of course it's made more for women, but just beautiful, beautiful look. Absolutely. Okay, well, that is the Anna-Karin Karlsson collection. So if you're interested in something you saw, we'll make all our contact information available. Last segment we're going to do, we've got one tinted. Do we have this frame over there? We maybe not.
We might
didn't
not
get
have
it back
the
yet.
Taka.
There's a brand new color in a most popular Masunaga frame that we carry this year. I believe is still one of the most popular. It's up there. It's maybe top 3. It's the Taka from Masunaga. And this is their new color.
This is the frame without the colored lens.
Yeah, this is the navy silver Taka. Everybody loves the Taka. It's so comfortable to wear. It's got that double bar. Well, it's got the triple bridge bar, but it's got the double eye wire, the outer eye wire with the coining work and the inner eye wire of a different color. And that's why everybody loves this. Plus, it's super comfy to wear. They produced a new color this fall in the Taka. This is a black and dark gunmetal, and they produced it as a sunglass with a brown gradient lens. So we have a very good client in the UK who has a Taka and a Masago, and he's a big fan of Masunaga. I think he also has an MOC, and he wanted this new color as soon as he saw it, but he wanted the tint to be a little lighter for indoor, so we lightened up the sunglass tint to about a 40% to about a 30% in the bottom, 25% in the bottom, and we paired it with a Transitions Extra Active Brown. But I mean, look how cool that brown tint looks.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah.
It is.
It's nice, it looks good. I love the visual clarity, as I've talked about many times before, because brown colors are just so soothing and make everything look so sharp when you look out at landscapes. And when you take this out into the sun, it is powered by Transitions Extra Active Brown. So, you know, you've got indoor mode here, you've got outdoor mode here, and, you know, the Transition Extra Active Brown, it's the only photochromic lens on the market that makes the claim that it will darken a little bit behind the windshield. And so that's another thing that we like about it. Plus, it also works really well in warm weather. It's able to get darker than most other photochromics do in warm weather. Here's what you have when you're fully activated outdoors. Nice, clean, brown tinted lens, very sharp, very comfortable to wear. And that's the newest look from Masunaga that we made with custom lenses in the new Taka color. So let me know what you all think. A lot of you out there love the Masunaga collection, and we'll be sharing more on Masunaga hopefully very, very soon. A lot of you have been waiting very patiently for the release of the new MOC optical collection, models 4, 5, and 6.
Yep.
We hope to have those just any day. We'll be releasing a video showcasing all of those. And that's about all we've got for you today. Unless anybody has any questions on either Instagram or YouTube. I missed Barry's comment earlier on Instagram. I think we need to see Meow Man one more time. Well, Barry, okay, since you asked, you know, we'll see. We'll close out the show with Meow Man, right? That's the Anna-Karin Karlsson cat. Claw and the nest cat?
Claw in the nest cat.
Claw
Yep.
and something. It's always claw and something.
Claw in the nest cat.
Yeah, the Claw and the Nest Cat 2.0. Doesn't get much more, yes, Barry says, doesn't get too much more catty.
Catty.
Cat-eye.
Are you being a little catty today,
I'm being
Daniel?
so catty with this this frame, so catty. So, yeah, it doesn't get any more catty than that, really. It does not. And, you know, the Meow Man, Barry, I think you just made up a character from something. It's I don't know if Meow Man's a good guy or a bad guy, but definitely a character in something. So that's all we got. We're gonna have to sign off. We're coming up on Black Friday, as we mentioned, so check out our specials that we will be announcing. And what?
And we won't see you guys before Thanksgiving. So
oh, yes.
Have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Have safe travels. Enjoy time with friends and family and make beautiful memories.
Yeah. Everybody enjoy your Thanksgiving. Have a nice weekend. And that's what it's all about. That's what life's all about. We thank you so much for being here with us, and we will see you all next time.